Right. So we're going to find our standing position first, everyone. And just remember, as always, throughout the workout, we'll start at base level of everything and then we'll add more as we go along. So always try the add-ons, but if they don't suit you today, drop back to something that we were doing before the add-on that keeps you moving. Okay, doke? Pop those feet together for me, everybody. And now turn the toes out, so the heels stay together. Now take the heels in line, so that second and third toe tracks with the knees and the hips. Your middle is nice and tight and your shoulders are set right up, back and down for me, so you've got a nice long, tall, proud posture. And just make sure your weight's evenly distributed into both legs. Just make sure you're not sitting on one side rather than the other, yeah? So have a little mess around. And then that's it, we're done. Well done, see you later. Bye. Yeah, that were easy. Right, we're going to start with the head. So what I want you to do is drop down and round up your upper back. Separate your shoulder blades, then lift the chest and squeeze the blades, look up to the ceiling. So drop the head down and lift the head up. Now really focus on what's happening through that upper back. You're rounding it up, separating your blades. Squeezing the blades, lifting the chest. Back down and back up. So just find that open and close there. Okay. Now from here, everyone, I want you to just come into a nice simple shoulder roll. So just roll the shoulders up, back and down. Don't matter which way you've gone, I'm going to go the other way with you in a minute. Change direction. So just remember, this first bit's just all about mobility, alright? So we're just going to get the body warm, we're going to get it ready for the workout. Okay, so from here, let's bring in a little bit more arm to it. So just give me an arm lift, stretch up and come back down. And again, come up and back down. And again. Now, just let the arms come in line with the shoulders, everybody. So it's just up in line with your chest, shoulder area, yeah? And I just want you to add a little pull back. So take a twist, take the arm right out, look behind you, and then take the arm out nice and wide, come back in. So pull it back like a bow and arrow, yeah? Open up, and then bring it back to centre. Let's keep that going. So think about getting a twist and open. Twist, pull, open. Okay, you got two more. And one more on each side. So find it, you got it, you're doing it. And relax these arms down now. Come into a little side bend, everyone. Stretch down to the right and to the left. So what you want to do is let your hand go down towards your knee. Make sure you're not going forward and back. Stay side to side. And let's add a bit of an arm reach now, so we can take it all the way across and then come back in and change. So you see you've added a little bit more arm movement as well. So think about really opening it and reaching it. Just a couple more. Okay, so from here, just relax it down, come into a little shoulder roll. Hopefully it feels just a bit easier, yeah? Everything moves a bit freely, change direction, a little bit more after doing some mobility work. And let's just get a bit more twisting in, so just relax the arms and just let the body take a little twist. And if you want to release the foot, you can turn the heel and hip as well and get a bit more direction involved. So hopefully you can find a bit more of a twist, yeah? Lovely, well done. Come back in. Right, make sure everything's back as it was in line. Let's just take it up into a little double foot lift. Let's roll through our feet. So I want you to lift the heels and then lift your toes. So just get that roll. And we want to lift it high enough to feel a bit of a stretch into the toes. And don't fall back and don't fall forward, yeah? Just stay nice and tall, lifting up and down, okay? Now make it a single foot now, so it becomes a pedal, and you press your weight down from one foot to the other, all right? So upper body's warming, yeah? Got it loosened up a bit. Let's start to work our way downstairs now into that lower half of the body. So we'll do a little bit of weight bearing work where we rely on one leg at a time, and then we'll go to both legs. All right, so from here, everyone, just transfer your weight back into both feet, all right? Make sure you're nice and central. Hands go wherever you need them. I just want you to lift your right knee up and down. You ready? Let's go. Lift the knee up and down. So soften the left knee a little bit. Now this knee, I bring mine to about hip height. And if you can do about the same, that's great. If that's not you today, a bit lower is fine as well. All we're doing is just starting to move around the hip, yeah? And we're putting a little bit of and we're putting a little bit of body weight resistance into that, go on, what's it called? Supporting leg. So, let's take it out to the side and open it out. Now, when we take it out to the side, we don't want any twisting. So make sure your two hip bones are still facing forward, yeah? And hands again, wherever we need them to go. Whatever suits you, okay. Now let's change it into the centre and change leg. So you're coming up and down. So it's left knee lifting now, and again it's just going where you can get it to go. Hands wherever you need, whatever helps balance. How's that alignment? Yeah? Just up and down, everyone. And that supporting knee is soft. So from centre, we'll then start to take it out wide and back down. Wide and back down. So again, make sure we've not gone across there. Let's stay here, yeah? Right, bring it back to centre now. Change the leg and just give me an alternate leg now. A little bit of a hip roll. So you're just going to let it move around. So you've gone up and down on the side. Now you just want to get a bit of circular action. And hopefully, especially if you're a bit tight in this area, just by doing a few simple knee lifts in two different directions, it should have helped loosen you off, even if it's a smidge, yeah? Next time, change direction. So try and get it to go wide and back in. You got any clickers? Any cracks? Any grinding, popping, locking? Let's get it all ironed out for you today. Alright, we'll do two more. Okay, so come back into centre now for me, and let's do a little bit of warming up. Push the weight back into left leg and let the right leg do a brush forward and back. Now with the brush, keep the leg long and point the toe. So you're relying on that single leg weight again, but we're moving it now, so we're getting more into glute and lower back. Again, body's tall and still. And then from forward and back, stay with it, but make it a half circle. Try not to bend the leg. If you need to put the toe down in between, it's okay. Just still get this action, yeah? And if you struggle with balance, focus on the spot that's not moving. Right, change leg everyone. And let's go forward and back. No falling. Again, hopefully you're just feeling that little bit of warmth in towards your glute to lower back with that little brush now. to keep that half circle. Excuse me. Right, let's get some squatting done, shall we? Come into centre position again, and we'll do it on one leg. So I want you to take your right foot 1 foot length forward. So you'll notice the back of your right heel will be in line with the front of the left foot. So you've still got your feet as they would be as if they were together, but you've took it diagonally. Okay? So now for your diagonal squat. All you're doing is relying more on the back leg. So you're sitting down into it and then coming back out of it. So you're still squatting, but you've got more weight in your back leg. Now use your arms as well, and let's go. Sit into the heel. Both heels are nice and flat in the ground. The knee is in line with the toe. The hip goes towards the bum. And the front leg's not doing a lot, but it's still moving down and up, of course. So arms are stretched out nice and straight, because that's going to help us maintain a nice, tall, proud posture. Because I don't want anybody doing the old curtsy. Yeah? Or the bow. Just a squat. Right, let's change legs. So step in, step forward. So same again, back of that leg, back of that foot, in line with the front of the toes. You got it? Let's sit into it. So we go down and up. So it's just a nice simple little squat, relying on one leg more than the other. So we can really just get that little bit more feeling into glute, quads, hamstrings. Now bring yourself back to a normal position, and let's do both legs at the same time. Off we go. Sit into it and back up. So we just try and take the arms all the way up above the head. So really go for a big stretch up. But try to avoid, sometimes naturally, because that's happening, that happens. Oh! Yeah? Tall. Elongate, yeah? You got it, let's go. Sit right down into them legs. Push them heels into the floor. You've got 2 more. 1 more. Well done. Relax it here. Let's do a couple of roll down stretches. So roll down stretch, staying as we were. Tuck the head, relax your shoulders, and just tip from the hip and slide your body down the legs. So you're reaching towards or touching the floor on the way down. Then your head tucks in towards your knees. And then you push your body weight forward in towards your toes. Now it doesn't matter if your hands touch the floor or not. As long as you're feeling a stretch in the back of your legs and in towards your back. That's all that we're looking for. Now slowly come up. You know, the first one is always the awkward one, yeah? Especially if you've not done anything yet, or you've done a lot already this morning. Have a quick reset through. Twist and release. And if you've not done anything yet, it's after midday. Right, we're ready to start again from the beginning. Ready? Nice easy roll down stretch, let's go. Tip and reach down. Head in, push weight down, into toes. Now really push into that stretch for me. Don't hold your breath, keep breathing. I'm just going to try and develop it a little bit for you and get a bit more from it. Take a deep breath in. Now breathe it out. Try and straighten them legs a bit more. And tuck that head further in. push the hands further in towards or into the ground and stay there now. Keep breathing, guys. And slowly back up. Oh, lovely. Nice work, everyone. Have a little roll through your shoulders. Quick release off. We're going to do our first move now. And we're starting off standing, okay? So I need you to have enough room to take a leg to the side, behind, and on the on the diagonal. So just make sure you've got enough room for me. All right? So we're going to start with a little bit of single leg work. So it's all about balance and it's all about doing a single leg squat. Okay. Now in between, just like when we were doing it earlier, you can put the toe down in between each rep if you need to. All right. So come back into position, lock it in tight. I want you to transfer your weight across onto your left leg. Now take the right leg straight back behind you and give me a little tip from your hip. Yeah. So from the side. That's the kind of position we're looking at. Not too far forward. Keep the pins in the shoulder blades, middle tight. Lift the leg off the floor and I want you to do a little single leg squat down and up. Okay? So you see you can put your toe down to the floor as you squat down and up. Let's go. Hands at hips or hands by your side. Creating that little bit more squeeze and tension in your upper body and a bit more balance challenge. So do give it a try with the arms, yeah? Now, keep it going, but let that leg now go to the back corner. Still focusing on this front leg doing the squatting action. Not a massive squat. We're working on balance, yeah? Through core stability and single leg strength. Right, I've got one more position for you before I'm going to let you change leg. Straight to the side. And again, keep going. Ooh, it burns a bit now, yeah? Now we know it's working. Come on, just a few more. And stop. Ooh. Feel that in the cheek? Good job. Right, let's change sides now. So slide your other leg back. Bend that front knee. Tip some body weight into it. Set those arms, shoulders, middle tight. Are you ready? Let's go into our squat. Down, up, down, up. Knee in line with toe. Yeah, pointing forward. So if you can, do that balance challenge, keep it off the floor. And if you're struggling again, focus on something that's not moving. Just go down and up. Now, take it on that diagonal to the back corner. Take a bit more. Can you feel, as soon as you take that leg out to that back corner, your glute fires up a lot more. Being that stabilizer. Now take it out to the side for me. Oh, yes, come on, down and up. And shake it off. Oh, nice work. So, let's do it all again. We'll try a different position for the arms now. I know where you're comfortable. You know where you're comfortable because you've just had your hands wherever you're the most comfortable. Let's try and make it a little bit more challenging and a bit more uncomfortable to try and get a little bit more out of it, yeah? Okay? So, transfer that weight into the left leg again. Is everyone's legs, bums, backs feeling nice and warm now, yeah? Let me just count to 10. Even you guys watching on YouTube stood there staring gormlessly. Right then, take it back. Arms up, set shoulders away, bend knee, keep legs straight, let's go. Squat, squat, squat. Come on, knee forward, hip bum sits back. Press into that flat foot in the ground. Keep a little squeeze at the blades, keep the body long. Take the leg on the diagonal, please. Make sure it's behind you, we're not on the side yet. Oh, yes, it's feeling interesting now. Keep the arms straight, take it to the side. Got some good stability and control going on, everyone. Keep it coming. Change leg. No point putting your arms down. Let's go. Straight into it. We know what to expect. Come on. Down and up. Down and up. Make sure your shoulders are staying set back and down. Don't want you punching your neck up or shoulders. Getting neck ache. Take it on diagonal. Whew. Try not to touch the floor. To the side. Let's go. And stop. Well done. Excellent. Have a shake off, have a drink. If you need to move your cameras now, you can move them. We're going down onto the floor, everyone. Come on down and join me. Yeah? Right then. So, we're going to get into some back work. We've already spent a lot of time with the legs there, and with that lower part of the body, sorry, the back part of the body, getting into the workout. So bring yourself down and get yourself comfortable. Okay, feet are together, little squeeze in the backside. We always have that to activate the glutes. I want you to take your arms nice and wide, in line with shoulders. Head down, shoulders set back and down, and we take a single alternate arm lift in line with the shoulder. So is everybody ready? Let's go. Lift it up and down. Up and down. So body in a straight line, head down, shoulders set back and down, and a nice squeeze at the old bum cheeks. And that's all we're doing. Up and down. Up and down. So we're going to start activating our shoulders and round that upper back first. Okay? Start to do both arms, please, everyone. Squeezing shoulder blades together. So keep that head down in the mat still. And you just lift in, up and down. Remember, it's no higher than shoulder, please. And you're just lifting up and down. You got it? Now make a combination, single, single, and two doubles. So you go single, single, and then both doubles go 1 and 2. Yeah, in the air. A little squeeze. Let's check in with the body. Feet still together, squeezing your bum cheeks extremely tight together to activate the glutes. As I always say it, keeping the glutes activated and fired up really allows us to access the most out of the back muscles.
Everything down the back of the body is connected, yeah, with our posterior chain. So let's make sure we get everything working to make sure that that chain gets the full workout. Okay, you're just going to relax your arms now, and we're going to come into a back extension. So taking a nice deep breath in, we lift our chin and chest off the ground, lifting one leg, and then breathe it out and lower back down. So lift your chin and chest and take one leg straight in the air and lower down. So a back extension is you lifting up as high as you can go and lowering back down. Breathing in, lifting up, breathing out, lowering down. So everyone's finding their back extension. And now we've got that leg lifting, we can feel a bit of hamstring and glute. So we want to take that leg high enough to feel the back of the leg and that bum cheek firing up. And of course, lifting chin and chest. Make sure at least your knees coming off the floor. We'll just do 4 more. Okay, so now I want you to come back to the arm combination. So keep the head down, set the shoulders away, and come back into your single, single, double combo. Single, single, double, double. And again, single, single, double, double. All right. So head is down, body is still, just arms moving. Keep your hands off the floor at all times now. Not even the fingernails touching. Still keeping our heads and upper bodies firmly in the ground. Single, single, double. But now we can take the chin and chest up into a small back extension. So we can just get a little bit of lower back activation. Don't hold your breath, keep breathing. Now turn the thumbs up so your shoulders are set further back and down now. Yeah, you feel that change just by lifting the thumbs up. Still keep those arms in line with shoulders. Single, single, double, double. So really going to get a bit more heat building up into that upper back and into shoulders. You could lift one leg now if you wanted to, or both legs. And just keep them still while you're in the air in this small extension. And now everyone keep going, but turn the thumbs down. We're not touching the floor. It's your last set, so stay with me. Keep long. Keep tight. Keep everything in position, yeah? You've got 2 more. You got 2 more. You got 2 more. You got 2 more. And you are done. Oh, well done. Nice bit of upper back there, yeah? Lower back in as well, but really got plenty of work in the backs of the shoulders, in that upper back and shoulders, yeah? Let's sit back into a little child's pose. Take a little breather. And a quick reset. So as you sit your hips and bum right back, and you stretch your arms as far as you can. I hope you can really feel that tension just going away as you're really trying to lengthen out. Well done. Right, come back down. So that lift up and down is like a pull, yeah? So now I want to complement the pull with a push. We're going to do press-ups. And there's a particular way we're going to do them today. We're starting from the floor to the press-up and then back to the floor. Let me just show you what we don't want to see from this press-up. Everyone's hands are out wide and palms on floor, but don't do this. Are you ready? Don't lift your upper body and then lift your hips, yeah? And don't do the worm dancing it through, yeah? All we do is push through the hands and let the whole body lift as one. So you see just there, my hips came straight up with my upper body, and then I bend my arms, and again I'm coming down, everything as one, okay? So let's get practicing that first. Everyone ready? Hands wide. Shoulders set, middle, squeeze the bum cheeks nice and tight. Now pull that middle in nice and tight. Let's push from the floor, lift up, and then come back down to the floor. Okay, good. So like I said, we just spent that time with it, not having any dancing moves. It's just you moving as one. Keep those elbows nice and wide. So what I want you to bring into it now, everybody, is you lift the arms, get a little squeeze at the blades, and then push back to the press up. And then back down. So just let the hands come off the floor for a second and squeeze back, and then push back up. Yeah. So you can really use our chest, shoulders and arms, but we can also keep the back work as well. Now we'll just do a few more reps here. If we want, we can straighten the legs first, then push up, and then lower everything as one. Okay? Give it a try. But you'll feel if you're doing the worm, yeah, and the thruster. So if you're doing some thrusting and the worm, stop it, go back to knees, because you're going to get more out of it by staying on your knees and having control of the move than being on your toes and looking a little bit, you know, silly, yeah? That's the right word for it, isn't it, yeah? It's better to take a step back so you're really getting the most out of it than having to compromise your technique of it. Okay? Right, stop. Have a quick reset, and I'm just going to talk you through the next bit of the combo. So you will come up into a back extension with your legs, without your legs, hands up, shoulders back, getting that little squeeze. Then you'll go up to your version, knees or toes, and then again we'll do the back extension. So are we ready? Let's get that done. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, lower down. Choose your press. And let's really find that good press up. That chest, shoulder, arm strength training. And then really getting that back working for us while we're at it. Yeah? Just a few more. You're doing good. Well done, sit back and have a stretch. Well done, guys. Right, let's complement the back of the body training with the core, okay? So when you're ready, turn yourself over. You need a drink, grab yourself a drink. Okay. So get yourself laid down for me. We'll just start off nice and simple, just to get warmed up in that core. So hands at your head, heels towards your bum, feet hip width apart. I want you to pull your middle right in so your back pushes down nice and flat into the ground. And you got that little bit of a tilt now here. You can feel that you've got that pull and you're switched on. Let's start to crunch, everyone. Lift up and back down. So breathe out and then breathe in for me. Breathe out, breathe in for me. Breathe out, breathe in. So head, shoulders lift nice and high. Chin is tucked in. And you're just lifting and lowering. So there's no pulling on head or neck, we know that, yeah? And you're just lifting up and down. Okay, so let's keep this going. Hold your next one up in the air. Now add a twist to one side, come back to center and lower it down, and then do the same on the other. So you lift, twist, center, and down. Lift, twist, center, down. So it's just a little twist through the trunk, yeah. The side of the body and the center to working together. So no pulling on the head or neck, chin staying tucked, back is still flat. You can start to add the knee now, and all you do is bring the knee to the hip. As you crunch up, keep it still as you twist, center and down. Lift the knee to the hip, keep it still. You don't want to move that knee and bring it towards you, because it's another one of them that'll make the move. See, look, when you bring it in, look at that, there's hardly any movement there. But when it's there, I've got so much further to go, and I'm going to get so much more out of it. So focus on not letting that knee move, everyone. Keep it locked in line, and you go as far to it as you can go. Really get that twist, yeah? Good. We've got control, and hopefully we're feeling nice and warm now in that middle. And I want you to start adding more reps now on the twist. So you're going to go 3, 2, 1, and then center down. So it's lift, twist across and go 3, 2, 1, center down. I'm just bringing in a little bit more for the waist. Still not moving the knee, yeah? So hopefully you can feel just a little warmer now, and a nice little bit of resistance on that side. So we'll do the one we're on,
And then we do another one on each side. Then we'll move it onto another area of the core. Last one. Lovely, well done. Have a quick reset if you need to. Have a little relax off side to side. Okay, so let's just bring it further down now. We've got upper and side in. We'll still keep, you know, the abdominals working, but we're going to focus more around the lower part and around the hip. So grab the hands and either place them by your side or towards the top of your bum, bottom of your back, whichever you prefer. But just like we did before, we're going to pull that middle in by pushing that back down and getting that little tilt, so we get in that core activation, yeah? Now take the leg up to ceiling, both of them, yeah. And all I want you to do is bend one leg and let it go forward, so you scrape it along the floor and then lift it up and then again scrape it along the floor. Same leg at a time, yeah? That other leg just stays in the air. So it goes down, scrape the floor, lift it up, bend it, tap it down, scrape the floor. That's it. So it's a little scoop. Now we can reverse it. So it goes down and then scrapes back in. And leg goes up, down, scrapes in, comes back up. If we need to put this supporting leg on the floor that's not doing anything, that's fine. You can. You get a little bit more abdominal bracing challenge by having to keep it still in the air. Now I just want you to take it out to the side. So it goes out and back in to the centre. So scrape it, scoop it forward and back in. Scoop it forward and back in. Scoop it forward and back in to centre. That's it. Oh, just feeling that little challenge at the hip. And it's a little bit of a challenge for you to stay in that mat as well and stay still. Don't let your body rock. Keep it still. Right, come back to centre. Have a quick breather, well done. Relax off side to side. Right, let's do the same on the other leg now. Forward scoop, reverse scoop, and then side scoop. Take your legs up. Let's go forward. Drop down, scrape it, and again. Tight in the middle, yeah? No arching in back. Just enjoying the action. Reverse it now. As it comes down, scoop it in. Take your time. Now to the side, let it go forward, scoop it, bring it in. Stay still in the middle though, I don't want to see you swinging and rocking side to side. And stop. Well done. Give yourself a little hug. I'm going to drop into some stretches now, everybody. So take your arms out nice and wide for me. And now gently drop your knees to the right hand side. Now let them drop towards the floor. Yeah. Don't let your left arm lift off the ground or your shoulder. And don't worry if your knees are not down on the ground. Just bring them wherever you can get them. Now place your hand on top and push some weight down into those legs so you can feel the stretch
happening around here to the side of your waist and towards your back. Then I want you to put turn the head to look down the arm that's behind you, left arm, and keep pressing your weight down onto your knees. Back to centre. Now lift the knees up, everyone, and change to the other side now. So knees on top, hand on top, and just press your weight down and just find that initial stretch. Okay, both arms back, turn that head now to look down your right arm. And now put them both flat and come back to centre. Take your right leg up to ceiling. And lift your head and shoulders and just hold it wherever you need to for you to find a stretch in the hamstring. Hold it right there. If we could just try walking it a bit further up with the hands and try pulling the leg a bit further back towards, try and get a bit more from it. And now relax down and change leg. Take your leg up to ceiling. Lift your head, slide up it, and find your stretch. Again, we're finding that hamstring stretch, guys. And then a bit further back if we can. Just pull on it. And relax it down. Take both legs straight, take both arms behind you, and just let yourself lay nice and heavy into the mat. Close your eyes and just take some deep breaths in and out. Just let the body fall heavy into the mat for a second. Think about letting any tension you've got, you're just trying to get rid of it all. Now I want you to open the eyes and prepare to lift yourself up. So pull the middle in, let the arms start to come forward, and if you can, lift the head and shoulders, roll up the body and sit yourself up, and then come forwards and reach as far down as you can into a seated spine stretch. So legs are straight, the head is tucked in, and your hands are either at your toes, your feet, your ankles, your legs. It doesn't matter how far you are or how far you're not, even if you were just here, it's a stretch, as long as you can feel it in your back, okay? So take a deep breath in, everyone, and as you breathe out, I want you to go a little bit further forward for me, and hold it there. Come into the centre now and bring the feet together for me. Now you can have your hands at your ankles or at your feet. You just want to pull the feet in and push out as wide as you can. You want to feel this inner thigh stretch, so you can do it here, hands here. You're pushing them out or you're using your arms. Either way, just go big, Set them shoulders. And lift that body nice and tall, remember. We don't want to be sat here all hunched up, do we? Now we've just spent all that time working on our posterior muscles.
Okay, just give yourself a little cross. And take your right arm into a shoulder stretch. Pull it in. Once you've got hold of it, add a twist now to the side. Keep the back nice and tall. And just find that little bit of a twist release as well. And hopefully it's an increase in your shoulder stretch. Now that same arm, take it behind you and put your hand in between your shoulders and find a little stretch for the back of the arm. And then we'll do the same now on the other side. So arm, pull it in as far as you can. Add a twist if you can. And then the tricep. Arms behind you. Squeeze the blades, lift the chest. And then take the hands together. Squeeze the blades, lift the chest. Try and get a little bit more from it, yeah? So you're getting that, yeah, reach away. And we want to try and get a little stretch into the back side now. So take one leg over the other. You can have this bottom leg straight or bent. I'll leave that up to you. But use both arms to get a big squeeze and stretch into your back side, yeah? Just hug it nice and tight. So remember, you have that one arm, which is the opposite arm initially to get the stretch. Then the other arm comes in so we can squeeze it more. Let's change sides. So do that same again for me. So cross it, opposite arm it, get the stretch, and then double it up. Come into the center, everyone, and gently turn yourself onto your hands and knees. Got hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Yep. Take a little arch up into a cat stretch and release through. And again, a little arch up to cat stretch and release through. And now sit back to a child's pose stretch. Hips back, bum back. Walk your hands forward, head down, tucked in, hold still. Tuck the toes, let that body lift up now. Come up into down dog, your head is down, you push through your palms, tuck your head and chin in, and hold it there. Walk the hands to the feet, and come up to standing please. And at the top, we're just going to finish off with a standing quad stretch. Grab your heel to bum, knees together for me please. Yeah. So you can either do one arm on it, yeah, and other arm out for balance, or try both arms and get a bit more from the stretch, more of the pull in the front of the leg. Right, let's change it everyone. Same again, grab it, lift it, squeeze it, and then if you can, one arm or two. Relax it down, have a roll through your shoulders, everybody. And the other way, a little twist. And hopefully, You feel a bit more looser and a bit better than when you first started, yeah? All done, everyone. Thank you very much. I will catch you all again later. Adios.
Thanks, Liam.
Cheers.